Welcome to Mr. Mitsubishi YouTube channel. Covers all sorts of Mitsubishi stuff, including some pre-owned vehicles. And today in this video, we'll have a look at this. This is 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander gas version. And this one here is sterling silver with upgraded premium interior. And this one here has about 31,000 kilometers, so about what, like 18,000 miles on it. So this is one of the first ones. I think it's actually just the second one, used one that I've gotten my hands on. So there are not too many around, and I guess, you know what, time flies. It feels like just yesterday we started to do these videos and check all these 2022 Outlanders that came in, and now these are already pre-owned ones that are hitting the market. People might trade them in for different reasons. Sometimes they upgrade to PHEVs, sometimes they need to downsize, sometimes maybe they go different brand altogether. So this one here is very special because there's a few accessories on it as well, and this chrome delete right here. Typically we do satin, but this one here is gloss, so we can see how it looks. And this client right here chose obviously not to delete these these horizontal lines on the front grille, but just sticking around with dynamic shield chrome delete. So Outlander hood emblem and vent visors as well on this one. No side moldings, nothing else. So we are gonna start with the interior, and then we're gonna return back to exterior. So the interior is the most interesting part, just to see how it's holding up, how it's how it looks after just over a year of worth of driving and using the vehicle. And 30,000 kilometers or 18,000 miles is a fair amount of mileage is put on the vehicle. So let's check for those signs of wear and tear, so to speak. So let's get going. As we open the door, we can see that we have this GT-P, so the two-tone premium interior. I gotta say, it looks very sharp with silver color, particularly because it just somehow works together really well. And we can see same elements as on the new cars, right? So now when we look at the vehicle, we can see we have fully loaded options. We have My Pilot right here. Of course, this one has navigation, has head-up display as well. You can activate it right here. So we have all those things. Now, what I'm very curious about is just to see those wear and tear signs. So typically, you would rest your hand here. You would, kind of like scratch it up or use it up. Like this one actually is very good. There's no not much wear and tear on here. So by the way it looks, I think this customer who had it before, I don't know that person personally, but by the looks of it, they might have done detailing to it, because even here when you kind of like touch it, you can feel it's has a little bit of that grease or something like that. Now let's return back to the seat. Let's see how it looks. So obviously we can see here that it's wrinkled a little bit from just sitting in the seat. Same right here, but overall I gotta say, and again, we haven't detailed it yet. We do have a professional detailer on site, so this one we just got it in, so that's why we haven't done much to it. I gotta say the seats are holding up very good, and specifically this is already fairly used vehicle at 30,000 kilometers, so it's not like somebody traded in just having a couple of thousand kilometers. Same we can see over there. Some wrinkles on the side, but overall there's not much wear and tear on seats. I'm very happy to see that. And then the steering wheel itself, let's jump in. Okay, close the door. So now we can see that the steering wheel we have here has same thing, not much wear and tear signs, so we're happy to see that, of course. And yeah, the screen, there's no damages on the screen. So that person who had it before took very good care of it. And yeah, even the shifter, so we can see if we kind of zoom in, that shifter is used on a daily basis to shift gears and everything else. We can see how there's it looks like brand new. The only thing, I think this one here, they put some cover on this gloss part right here. And yeah, so because that gloss part, if it's glossy there, it can get scratched up real quick. So this one here obviously has this aluminum already built in. and there's not much scratches that can happen here. But even around the gear shifter, I'd say it's holding up very, very good. It also shows the quality of the Mitsubishi Outlander interior over longer periods of usage. So if you use it, very, very good, gentle, not much you know, bad things will happen to your vehicle. So right now, let's check out the second row and the cargo space. Okay, and now let's check out the second row. And same thing like the first one, it looks fantastic. I don't know if there's been anybody sitting in it or not. It doesn't look wrinkled at all, maybe just a little bit here in the middle part, and that's about it. So the seats on the side look very, very nice and clean. Let's jump on in. I really like the second row view because you can see all the you know, upgraded interior, and you have extremely good view when it comes to sunroof here. So I think, you know, to be here or there is one of the best sort of positions where you can be in the Outlander. And this one has nice pockets right here for all your maps and phones and everything else. And we also have this extra sunshade. We can go up like this, and this gives you extra protection from those sunbeams on the hot summer drives, so to speak. So being a GT-P, roofline is back, so that's one thing that a lot of people don't even notice. On any other Outlander, the roofline, the A-pillar, the entire roof is going to be this gray, light gray interior. On the GT-P, it's black, so this kind of adds to this like uniqueness of the GT-P. And of course, we have our own climate control settings and heated seats for the back. So right now, before we go and check out the body itself, we will check out the trunk. I don't think there's anybody been in those you know, seats there, but yeah, it's all folded down. Trunk looks good, nothing wrong with that. So right now, let's check out the exterior, how it's holding up. If we look it up close, I really like, you know, there's not a lot of paint damage, anything like that. A little bit like scratches maybe here. I don't know where they would come from, like maybe a little bit here, but again, like this vehicle hasn't been polished yet or anything like that, so they're not through the paint, they're just like clear coat scratches. And as we return back to the front here, we can see how the chrome delete happened here. Black Outlander hood emblem, it looks very, very sharp. The wheels still look good. Let's have a look at the tires. So a lot of tire tread left on the tires, so despite it having 30,000 kilometers on it, so you still can see there's lots of tire life left. Most likely the person did tire rotations as well, because there's a nice even wear on them. So that's why the tire rotation is something I would definitely recommend for people to do. Vent visors right here, these Outlander badge on the vent visors. These same vent visors, by the way, you can find on my accessory website, mrmitsubishi.ca. Overall, I gotta say, this Outlander is great condition. Okay, so here's one thing that I can notice on your bumper right here. There's a little bit of paint chips, because obviously the person put something in and out and all the time and like chipped it a little bit. There are these bumper covers, chrome bumper covers. You can buy same thing in my accessory shop, mrmitsubishi.ca. You can put it on, and then it avoids, you know, these kind of like chips and scratches through the paint. So there we go. We just checked out a 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander gas version GT-P, Sterling Silver, premium upgraded interior. That car looks really, really good. Super happy to see that it's holding up so well after you know, year and a half. Who knows how many months exactly it was used, but it has 32-ish thousand kilometers, about 18,000 miles. Very good car, super happy. Engine sounds good too. So there we go. Thank you so much for checking it out. See you in next videos.